Hey everybody, in this video we are going to be factoring the expression you see on your screen. This is part of a playlist which has an assortment of factoring polynomial expressions and solving polynomial equations. This here is an expression. There is no equal sign. That means it cannot be a solving problem. It is just factoring. So the next thing we need to do is we need to use the eyeballs in our head to look at the problem and decide what kind of factoring do we think we're going to do on this one. So the kind of factoring that it looks to me is this looks to be the difference of two cubes. I have perfectly cubed things being subtracted. One of the easier ways to be able to tell what factoring method it is honestly to know your perfect cubes really well. So on top of your study guide, you are given the opportunity to kind of practice one more time, practice those perfect cubes. So 2 cubed, 2 times 2 times 2. Whenever you do 2 times anything, just you're doubling. So 2 doubled is 4, 4 doubled is 8. If you don't know these perfect cubes by heart, you're going to be in trouble, okay? 3 cubed, 27. Drill and repeat. 4 cubed is 64. 5 cubed ends in a 5. 5 to a power always ends in a 5. It's 125. 6 cubed, 6 to a power will always end in a 6. That is 216. 7 cubed is 343. I would always remember 3 plus 4 is 7 cubed. I don't know if that's helpful to you. 8 cubed is 512. 9 cubed is 729. 10 cubed is a 1 with 3 zeros. 10 to a power. The power is the number of zeros, so it's 1,000. And 11 cubed is 1331. And if you know those by heart, it's going to help you out quite a bit. So let's go back to where we were. So the first thing you want to do when you're factoring sum or difference of two cubes is you want to identify what exactly is being cubed to create each part of the problem. So, well, what's being cubed to make the first part, 125x cubed? That would be 5x. And then what's being cubed to make 27? That would be 3. From there, that is what we get in we're going to set up our parentheses. It's always a binomial, trinomial. Your binomial is going to be taking off those 3's, make believe, right? You take them off and you put them in your pocket, save them for later, and you have 5x minus 3 in your first parenthesis. Now, how do I get the other part? Well, what's 5x times 5x? That's what I tap my paper every time. That's 25x squared. I'm not doing any signs right now, okay? Next, I'm going to do what's 5x times 3. That right there is 15x. And then lastly, what is 3 times 3? And that is 9. All right. Now, to do the signs, we're going to use our mnemonic device. Pretend all those color little speckles, pretend that's glitter, and it's all over your hands. You just had art class, you got glitter everywhere. When you got glitter, you're going to go in the bathroom, you're going to wash your hands with water and soap. Soap is going to be our mnemonic device that stands for same, meaning the same as the original problem. O is for opposite of the thing we just wrote down. AP, always plus. We're doing a verb, not an adjective, so I'm saying plus, not positive. Always plus. All right, so there you go. And that is indeed your final answer. If your teacher asks you to put a box or a circle around your final answer, make sure that you do that. Right? You can never factor the quadratic factor any further. It's prime. It is prime. Again, this is not a solving problem. If you're solving, this is where you had to get it equal to 0 and set each part equal to 0, and you had to use quadratic formula on the quadratic part, but that is not what this is. There's a playlist that should come up at the end screen right here, which is going to be the rest of the practice on this topic, and I hope you found this helpful. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, and if not, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Questions, comments, concerns, you can put them on the bottom. All right, that's it for now. Adios.